falls back on how well you stuck to your word. The better you can stick to your word, the better your credit score is. Interesting how that works. Your credit score is nothing but a representation of you sticking to your word. Not only does this affect you being able to purchase things, companies now use a credit score to hire. Sounds funny to say it that way, but what would that matter? You're not trying to purchase anything from a company you're getting hired by. However, they're trusting you with a position that you give your word you will honor and do. What better way to know how well you honor your word than to check a credit score? It's just logical, and companies have figured this out. The better your credit score, the more likely you are to get hired at a certain position in a certain job. Why would you want to hire someone that doesn't have a good credit score? They're not trustworthy. When it comes to your job, you agree to many things. You agree that you can do the minimal requirements expected by the job. You agree what time you'll show up and leave the job. You also agree on a compensation form. This is being money, the benefits, as well as anything else provided. This all becomes his security. While it's embarrassing to get fired from a job, it's nothing like being kicked out of the military. In the case of a soldier, he gives his word to serve, honor, and obey his chain of command. If he violates this, he receives a dishonorable discharge. In some industries, a dishonorable discharge is just like having a prison sentence on you. You can't find work, and you'd have to find something else to do for a living. A man's word is one of the few things he has control over in his life. It's important for him to learn when to give his word and when not to. Every man will give his word on some things that he sticks with, some things that he doesn't. The deal is to make sure that the important things you give your word on and you stick to. If you don't, you might never even be viewed as a man.